Hey everybody, Joel Johnson here, Director of Alumni Relations at Southeastern for our Tuesday tour, and today we're going to be doing the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences. Todd Selkirk, Brett Short, and other psychology majors. If you were here now, this is where you would be going. Just to let you know where we're at, we're in Buena Vista East on the second level, mezzanine level. Straight out front is El Prado Boulevard. If you went outside, you'd see Kelly Gardens, you'd see the Student Activity Center on your left, and you run into the other buildings on the other side of campus. But right now, we're going to head inside and meet with some faculty, some students, and find out what this amazing department does here at Southeastern. So again, College of Behavioral and Social Sciences, and we are going to head on in and see who's ready to talk to us.
Welcome everybody! Hi!
So this is our host today. If you'd please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Dr. Sirrine, and I am the Dean for the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences. This is my very first Facebook Live experience. So we are going to hope it works out.
So be nice.
Be kind
friendly.
to me, please. Yes. Oh, we've got mail being delivered. Come on in. You may or may not be on Facebook Live now, but we just do daily operations here. Go ahead.
Come on in. Just say hi to the alumni.
For the university. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before we head in, if you could tell us a little bit about the programs that you guys offer, majors, that kind of thing, and whatever you think our alumni would want to know.
Okay, great. Well, first of all, thank you for being alumni of Southeastern. You all do a tremendous amount for our students. We have so many great connections with some of you already, and I'm looking forward to more connections, maybe after today, to benefit our students. But in the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences, we have 3 undergraduate majors. We have psychology, social work, and criminal justice. We also have a double major with criminal justice and social work. That was actually something started based on student feedback. Our faculty felt like the students, a lot of our undergraduate students in social work or in criminal justice wanted to go on and get master's degrees in social work. So we wanted to offer them that dual degree. We also have graduate programs in professional counseling, in marriage and family counseling, and in school counseling. One of the unique things that we've done when we added our Master of Social Work degree is that students who get their bachelor's degree in social work from Southeastern University can come into our Master of Social Work program and complete it in as little as 9 months. Wow. So it's actually a 2-semester degree. They enter in what's called advanced standing. So in a minute, I'll let you meet one of those students from the advanced standing program and another one who will be entering our program.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I see some hardware here.
Yes.
That we need to show off a little bit.
Absolutely. So for our social work majors, one of the things that the social work department does is they take students to an event every year called Legislative Education and Advocacy Day. This is held by the National Association of Social Workers at the state capitol. One of the unique things about this is that we teach our students how to do policy analyses. We teach them how to advocate for things that their clients might need, especially some of the most vulnerable and oppressed clients, which really, to me, goes right along with our call to help the widowed and the orphaned as Christians. And so the problem is that a lot of students, they struggle to find that tangible and how to apply it actually when they're out in the real world. So we take them first to get rid of all of the fear that they might have. We have been very fortunate that a lot of our local representatives and senators have met with them while we're there as a group and talked to them about how to advocate in the best way possible and how to make policy change. In addition, we send our students out throughout the capital of Tallahassee. They've researched policy and they meet with legislative aides, senators, and House reps, and they say, this is the bill we're passionate about, and this is why I need you to vote for it. So it takes what they're learning in the textbook and makes it applicable to real life. Now, when we go, the National Association of Social Workers invites all of the schools in the state to attend, but they give an award to the state that has the highest percentage of their enrolled social work majors attending. And as you can see, we have racked up the trophies.
So something I love
excited.
here, not only do our student athletes bring home
Yes.
hardware, our academics groups bring home hardware.
That's very important.
So that is great.
Now,
everybody's winning stuff.
And for our alumni, we have an extra special set of hardware as well that I will talk about. We were just approved by the Florida Certification Board to be an approved CEU provider. So what you all need to do is if you live in the state of Florida and you find that your licensing, whether it's clinical social work, psychology, even nursing, so for some of our other alumni, we are now going to be able to offer, as the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences, CEUs that you can take and that will benefit you. So we're going to start rolling that out in the next year. I believe this semester we're going to start maybe our first or second training, but you will hear about that. Yeah.
So we have a really cool feature to show off in here now, right?
We do.
Okay.
So we were very fortunate when this building was built. We asked, this is really Dr. Hazelbaker kind of helped push this with our counselor education faculty, Dr. Herndon, Dr. Goodrich, Dr. Manley, Dr. Grogan, some of these names that some of you may know, but they wanted a counseling room. And so this has been a benefit to our undergraduate psych, social work students, as well as to our graduate counseling and MSW students. So come on in and I'll show you how it works. We have a couple students practicing right now.
Thank you for letting us come in, ladies.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
So this room, as you can see, has cameras on the ceilings. What this does is it allows our students, we have a table here specifically, so for some of you that may look like just a conference table, but it's really utilized for our students to learn how to facilitate groups. So they can be a facilitator with a co-facilitator, and we can have other students practicing and they can do mock group sessions. We also have this set up like an individual counseling session, so the students can practice here. They actually log into a computer back there, and they turn the cameras on, and then they're able to send the videos directly to their professor.
Okay.
Their professor can also see in live time. So what this does is it enables the students to be in here while the other students are in their classrooms, if the faculty member chooses to use it that way. So you don't have the pressure of doing interviews with all of your peers staring right at you. And you also don't just have to be kind of out there, you know, on El Prado or in your dorm room trying to create this environment. We have it here. Makes it way easier for students. They don't have to have tripods and cameras. They can just come in here and do it. So I don't know. I promised them I wouldn't make them talk.
I will.
But, okay.
Caitlin, right? You've done this before.
A bit,
Does
yes.
did you find it really helpful?
I think it's because I've done like in the classroom too
Yeah.
with everyone staring
Yeah.
at you, and it's honestly so hard to be focused
Yeah.
on whoever you're talking to and like listening fully to
Right.
what they're saying when all you can think about is your professor just
Right.
like staring at
What
you.
did it just
Oh.
destroy me on? Yeah.
You're just like, okay.
Yeah.
So it's honestly, it's so much more realistic in this room to be able to talk one-on-one and truly like you can focus a lot more
Right.
on
Now-
the person.
I'm not pretending to be ignorant. I am.
Okay.
Okay, so when you do the group
Uh-huh.
practice sessions, would each of the participants, would they have an assigned reason why they're in the group, or are they just making it up? Or?
It depends.
Okay.
So when I taught one of the graduate level courses, I actually did a real kind of stress management group for my students, and so their role was themselves and how
Okay.
stressed out they were.
Okay.
But a lot of times we do assign characters,
Okay.
and so yeah, they know that they're playing, you know, a 12-year-old child with.
So not hard for a college student.
No,
Right.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So they, you know, this has been a really great benefit to our students and something that distinguishes us and kind of puts us on the map in terms of
Great.
our counseling and social work programs.
Okay.
So yeah.
Thank you so much, ladies.
Thanks.
For talking about
Have
it
a
with
great
us.
day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Now, I don't know if we can get Professor Felix on camera, but we can talk a little bit about.
Yes, let's do that.
The mission
Yeah. She
trip.
seemed nervous, so let's talk about her program.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So one of the unique things that we did, and a couple of you, if you follow our specific Facebook page for the college, may have seen this a couple years ago, but we took some students, 14 students and 4 faculty members to Honduras. We stayed with a mission called Compelled by Christ Ministries that's housed out of Lake Wales. Our SCU Enactus Club actually does a lot with them as
Okay.
well. So we stayed on site with young women who have been rescued from either sex trafficking or abuse and
Wow.
neglect situations. And what we just really took students because we wanted them to have a mission trip that was centered with the college, a little bit different from some of the other missions at SCU. But one of the things that we found is as faculty, we came back and debriefed, and we realized that in 5 days, we watched our students tangibly learn more about developing rapport with people, practicing nonverbal
Yeah.
and verbal communication skills, showing empathy, even whenever you can't say the same language as the person. You might not speak the same language, but your body can show
Yeah,
empathy.
right.
And so we came back and we said, all right, well, that was a great experience, but what we want to do is offer our students credit for this because it was such a learning experience. So we drafted a course called International Social Services. It is cross-listed for all of our students within the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences to take. And we took our first trip. Professor Felix Yeager de Weaver took our very first trip to Puerto Rico with 12 students, and they participated in some rebuilding
And
efforts
when did
there.
they go?
They just went in December.
Oh, wow.
These students
Okay.
actually sacrificed their first week of Christmas break.
Wow.
to go to Puerto Rico. And there's a great video. We'll try to get you the link to show. But
We'll post it later.
The really neat thing is one of the ladies whose homes that they helped restore, afterwards, you can see her giving glory and praise to God, and she was saying, how can I help? How can I give back now? She felt like God had blessed her, and so now her job was to bless others in Puerto Rico. So then they did things like visit with social workers and different entities, relief organizations, to try to really learn what happens in an international disaster. How do we deploy? When do the services actually pull out, which is happening soon for Puerto Rico in February. So she's planning to take more students.
Wow.
So that's the way that our students went on this trip. They did some pre-assignments and they did post-assignment work, and they received 3 credit hours for going. So it's really a unique thing that we offer in
That's
our
an
college.
incredible part of your academic experience.
It is, and I think what it shows to me is the way that faculty, and I think all throughout Southeastern and alumni could probably say they had the same experience when they were here, but I really think the faculty listen to students, and we are looking at creative ways to help engage our students and give them tangible, practical experiences. It doesn't always, while we believe the textbooks are wonderful and we need everyone to read them, we also believe that, I believe as an educator, it is my job to make what is in the textbook applicable and make it real for students. And if you can go to Tallahassee and actually do the advocating, if you can put on an event on campus, if you can reach out to other people in the community, if you can feed the homeless, then you're taking that knowledge and you're doing.
Anytime you
And
can
that's
make
how
it
we
real,
grow.
that's huge. Now, I think you have a admissions
We
liaison
do,
here for the
yes.
master's program, right?
We do, yes.
Well, let's put a face to her.
Awesome,
So
okay.
that any alumni thinking of a master's program can know who
Yes,
they're talking to.
I watch tour guides at Disney World do this, so I'm going to try now. I don't know if we're allowed to say their name on our Facebook page, but here I go. I'm walking backward, so
Well
look
done.
at the skills.
It's
this
an
is not even
acquired
on my
skill.
CV,
Right,
people.
yeah.
This is that's how it is. So I'm going to introduce you to Amanda McDonald. She is the admissions liaison for the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences. Amanda, you can come on out. She works actually with our undergrads and our grad students, but she really specializes in our graduate programs. She helps recruit for our professional counseling program, marriage and family counseling, and Master of Social Work. So if you just want to introduce yourself and maybe tell them if anybody is interested in getting a graduate degree, she can point you in the right direction.
Absolutely. So I'm Amanda McDonald, and I work with the programs that Dr. Sirrine just mentioned, and we are super excited about the launching of all these programs and the growth of these programs. The numbers are great, and so if you're interested in any of the 3, the Masters of Social Work, Counseling of Professional Counseling, or Marriage and Family, act fast because they're filling up. But there's also opportunities next year, so we want to start those conversations now. So
Now you know who to talk to.
Yeah.
absolutely.
So, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
you.
Thank you.
Anything else we need to see? Or
That's about all to see. We've got a lot of faculty offices and a lot of great things happening, but I think, most important too, so that you're aware, we do have a lot of internship opportunities for our students, and that's where some of our alumni have been very, very beneficial. I can just think of some right now off the top of my head who have been so gracious to help pass the knowledge that they've gained along to our students. And so for those of you who do that, we really, really thank you.
if anybody else is interested, let us know.
Yeah,
We'll
absolutely,
get you in touch.
if you want to partner. So thanks for being a part of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences and my first Facebook Live.
That's right. Thank you so much.
Thank
You did
you.
great.
Thanks.
I know you're nervous, but you were
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm sure my agent will be calling soon. So.
Alumni, we'll see you next week. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Bye.